Hey, there I am. Hello, everyone. I am back. Oh my goodness. It has been a year? That's a long time. But I figured, you know what? I had some time. Just been doing things in life. But I'm here again. And I'm gonna continue doing what I was doing before I was playing Project Zomboid. It's been a while, so there's my old save, which wow. Almost 2 years has passed. 429. No longer waiting anymore. I'm just gonna get right into it. If I recall what I was doing last time, I think I made it part way into West Point. And yeah. So I hope everyone out there is doing okay. Don't I just look pretty? I also moved from the police station that you normally see me in, and now I have my own little house. It's adorable, but you know, it is what it is. Oh boy, here we go. Gosh, why do I have so many maps? What's wrong with me? I'm mental. Was I just like, what am I doing carrying? What? Oh my goodness, I am like, my guy has slipped. I gotta look through all my stuff because I don't know what I even had. I believe I'm at the auto parts store, and oh my goodness. I don't remember. I don't remember any of this. Now, I know I must have sorted something. I must have had some kind of sorting system. I can't be that inept. Okay, okay. I'm working with something here. Pharmacology. No, I'm not. Are these books I'm just supposed to throw away? Yeah, they're books I'm supposed to throw away. Wait. Battery textbook I don't have. This is going to take me a moment to get back into the swing of things. Baking cookbook. I'm going to throw these away. My guy's bored. I just got here. What do you mean you're bored? Archery. Oh, whoops. I'm going to throw that one away. I don't need any additional books. My guy's... Oh, God. My guy hates me already. I just got back. You left me alone for so long. That's fine. I'll fix this. Not really. There's all my corpses. Speaking of which, how many of everything have I got? 6,000? I don't remember that. 6,500? I'm crazy. Man, these skills. My guy needs a haircut, too. He needs everything. Ah, the fresh meal of the day. Come here, you. Wow. Actually, I think I can take these books and do something with them, can I? No. I can't rip them out or anything. So just to kind of remind anybody who's actually going to watch this at some point, this is the 16 pop, no respawn, and there's a few things that have been tweaked when I first started playing. So, for example, the zombies, they don't just like go into empty cells if they can help it. They just kind of like stand around in the location that they're in, which makes it a crap ton easier. For me, at least. Because otherwise, when I would go out and I'd go get, like, a quarterstaff and come back, then this place would get repopulated and it would just be, like, never-ending. I just could not function. I got so many nightsticks. And I think I left these open so that way zombies can't just, like, break it down. So what do I got here? I got every freaking book almost. That's what I got. Tires, random books. So I had a library essentially going here. Tires, lug nuts, performance tires. A lot of tires. Really should put automotive in this back end area. Nothing has changed. Heavy duty. Heavy duty is what I call it. So, I think... How much stuff do I have? I got that, and then I got... I don't even know why I'm carrying around all these maps. The maps. Okay, the music's about to annoy me already. I think there's a reason why I kind of turn off music to begin with. It's just for that singular reason. Empty gas can, radiator, engine parts. I'm going to move these out. Same with this. And then I'm going to put, this. Hungers can soothe food poisoning. Well, I don't think my character is in that much of a dire need for it. He is sleepy as stuffing, though. The sleepy man. I think I slept in the room here. In this bed. Yeah. Sleep. So, this will give me a full day's worth of rest, and then I can go out and gather some stuff. Hugs for everybody who's still out there. Hugs for you guys. So precious, you know that. You know what? I'm sorry, but I don't know what it is about the music. I can't stand it. Like, I get, like, when tense moments are happening, it ramps it up, but I can't. Leave me to my thoughts and my deadly diseases. Okay. So I'm still in the safety of my place. I have an energy bar. My guy's sad. Empty bottles. Oh, can I? I don't want to use up that if I can help it. Can I still use this? No, I can't. Water is gone. Oh no. What about lights? That's also gone. Well, let me get something to eat. I could just... Did I go to the supermarket? I mean, I had to have, yeah? No, maybe I didn't. Oh no. I don't know anymore. I don't know where I've been. All I know is I killed 6,000 zombies. That's all I know. And I'm probably going to be rusty. Well, no time like a present to find out what presents I left myself. And it's usually not very good presents, I tell you what. Screwdriver. You know what? I'm going to grab that just because. Not that it matters. What's on the ground? Watches. Arr. Hey. I'm just a crazy man. Crazy man with a bunch of AA-12 shotguns I can't use because I got no bullets. Zombies are bleeding. More AA-12s. Guns. I guess I've been picking things off as I went along and just like dropped it. It was like, if you had a weapon, just drop it on the ground. I still wonder what it's going to be like to actually shoot a gun off somewhere. I'd assume it would be a massive dog pile of zombies. West Point. There's another one. She see it. Ooh, empty bottle. I'll take that to fill up with water when I get into town. Which reminds me, do I have... What do I have in electrical? Because I know I have some skills. I don't know if I have it in electrical. Oh, I guess I do have electrical. Just a ton of electrical. Yes, hello. So, at this current point, I'm going to assume that every single fresh food that would have been fresh is just nigh on gone. Book. I mean, that's going to help. $6,500 zombies. I'm a maniac. Absolutely. This is all just by like quarterstaffs and like picking up batons and just whacking zombies with them over the head with my sticks. And so far, I somehow turned out that much of a death ratio. One guy, one life. Technically, it's two guys because it's my second run. I remember that being like one of the titles. So far, this one's been sticking. It's almost like no time has passed between the last session to this one. Literally, if you just went from like a jump cut from the last one and up to here, you pretty much not missed anything. Which is kind of one of the reasons why it's bringing me back to stream. I really wanted to play more of Project Zomboid on this grandiose level because it really interests me in clearing out an area of zombies like this And then just reaping all the spoils. Just having a... Ooh. Let's see, what was that? I need empty bottles. I'm trying to get as much bottle so I can get as much water out of everything as I can. Ooh. Uzi. Uzi magazine and a kitchen knife. Can I disable this? I don't have a screwdriver on me, so I can't tell. I'm assuming I can. Most of all my electrical skills is probably gained through just that. Just taking watches and dismantling them. Most people think that they gotta go through tons of electronic appliances in the game in order to level the electrical skill, but honestly, if you kill as much zombies as I do, I'm pretty sure you can just get by with just digital watches all the time. Especially if you have respawning zombies. I mean, it's like never ending. You're not going to have to worry about gaining electrical. You can just find it just by surviving, essentially. Just finding more. I think at one point I kind of stopped doing zombie corpses because there's just so much of it now. You know? Question is, on my mind, now that I've been back into playing this, do I want to... There's a screwdriver, but I already got one at the base. I'll just take another one. Do I want to try and relocate somewhere in town? I mean, a second floor is always going to be decent, but you never know what's going to be on the ground floor if you try to go out the window. Just making sure. Pick up. I don't like this. Okay. I mean, there's plenty of food here. Crackers. And I'll eat this as well. Alright. If I had to take a guess of where I would want to stay, it seems like I did a good job at, like, leading zombies out of here. I don't know if this was like an intention of me to try and live at the supermarket. Because I'm going to be honest with you. If I had to live here, I'd have to board up a lot of windows. And that would take a lot of nails. And the thing that I used for at least this was the Hydrocraft. Hydrocraft Build More and Build More Plus. That is the only 3 mods that I'm using for this run. So what Hydrocraft does is it adds a lot of items where you could potentially gain some additional items. So for example, you could go mining in the thing and start grabbing a whole bunch of ore. And if you upgrade the mine, you get it faster. And you can kind of like recycle some things in order to make better things. It literally is just a decent way of having somewhat of a not respawn. Because you still have to put some work into making those items. Yeah, jeez, I really laid waste here. Oh, that's why I didn't live in town, because the second floor of the food market's damaged. That explains a lot. I will say that there is a second floor landing area up further that I could probably live in, maybe. Or I could always put myself in the church. The church has a lot of space that I can use. But I don't know. I feel like that outside the... Oh, some zombies. Oh, that's where... Yep. Okay. I see why there's a chair out here now. It's because this is like the last bit that I got to before I was like, nope. Gotta go back. I gotta be very wary of like noises or anything. So right here is about the like stopping point. Before I was just like, no, there's too much. I can't. And you know, there's always a thing where I could, you know, be the actual police officer and just live in a police station. But to be honest, the jail cells with the iron doors, I don't think there's additional durability that those doors have. I think it's still the same regardless of the fact. Like, it treats it as a wooden door, which is not the case. You would think metal bars would be more than enough to kind of like hold back a horde for a while. But no, it's pretty much the same as any other door. Another AA-12 shotgun. I'm just dropping those things like nothing. Also, did it have any bullets? Normally they don't. No. I think I also need like a canister round for it. Antidepressants, that's going to be good. I really think that the second floor apartment building is going to have a ton of zombies. Also, annotated map. And I really need to watch myself out here. Like, one stupidity of me could just be enough to completely break me and my character. Also, I should be going into these buildings and getting water. Now that I'm thinking on it. Like there, I should also get water. The cafe over there, I should get water. The town hall, I should get water from as well. If I, on base game, if I had to pick a place to live in, there's a 3-door garage building near not Riverside, Louisville. Like right on the river. That has a great spot for storing vehicles and also kind of living. You could potentially... Oh no, did I get water from here? Hold on. I did. That's why the doors are open, huh? Great. Okay. What about the back area? Oh, I do not like it. Nope. If it was daytime, I'd probably try it, but no. I don't like it. I hear hissing from zombies. They hiss at me. It's much better if I were to... Oh, I can't even rest. Okay. It's much better if I wait until daytime, which is around 5:50, because it starts to get brighter every 10 minutes. Makes it a lot easier for me to focus on the insides of buildings. So it's a good thing that my character kind of woke up and I got to this point. Because I'm just... What am I doing? I get that my guy's a powerhouse, but I'm kind of like getting a horde on me now. Just run, and then smack again. Run, smack again. But yeah, I think I'm biting off a little bit more than I should. Especially when that happens. Attach on back. And then there we go. Okay. There we go. I'm getting some killed. Oh no, an alarm. It's time for them to die and to take their pill. Now my guy's hungry again. Come on. There we go. And since I've been pushed back all the way to the convenience store, the Gigamart, I guess I can eat. And also rest a little. You know, getting these chairs and placing them down on the road, it made things so much easier for me. I know that I got that from the auto car store. Sack of rotten everything. What a sack of crap. Poster. Gum, black licorice. Yeah. What a waste of food. I did not mean. Oh, I guess I must have killed zombies here because there's blood trails. And the game's just like, oh, too many. Just get rid of them. I know that's a default thing. Because after so many hours, zombies just disappear. Did that one break as well? Are you kidding me? Oh no. My quarterstaffs. Bad zombie. Well, so much for quarterstaffs. Do I at least have one more? Thank you. Did not want to resort to just using those. I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to take a mod. Jessica. Okay. And I can get back. So, if I had to live somewhere in West Point, you know, if I had to literally switch bases, I'd probably... As much as I like the second floor idea of the apartment, I feel like I'd be able to get out of the church easier. Plus, it has a lot more space. Though, if I had a sledgehammer, I'd probably go the alternate and go back to the second floor. Because then I can break down the walls and have a massive apartment complex that has plenty of space. But that's just my thought process. And why do I have this up? I'm not searching for anything. And I think I got all the books out of there. I think I just ransacked and it's just like, yeah, I'll take whatever's there. Just give me. It's 4:50. 4:50 is when it's now going to start getting daytime. So, have I been inside the West Point Town Hall? That is the question. Ooh, energy bar? Where? Where? I can hear it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Music would have, like, completely over-talked these zombies, or at least overshadowed the zombies. Then I wouldn't even know that there was 2 zombies after me. You got... Oh. You got matches and a digital watch. Cigarettes. I know people say that the smoking trait's pretty good. I never took the smoking trait on, like, any of my characters. I always considered it more of a hindrance than anything. Even though most people say it's not, I still took it as one. This is a lot of... There we go. Nope. No, Missy. Vitamins? And a key. A key to the doors that are all broken. because why would it be open? Okay, I don't like this. Here's why. Let me explain. Let's say I go in that door and then a zombie comes down because it's, like, very curious. It could go right into this room and grab me in there. I want to get rid of the zombies that are on the second floor here first before I do anything. Like, you can hear them everywhere. Whoa, you sneaky beaky. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, they are definitely coming down from upstairs. Alright, alright, alright. Come on outside. At least I'm getting them out of here. Okay, I'm getting outside. There's a bit much. There's a bit too much going on. Hi, precious. Precious little beans. Dead. You're all dead. You don't even realize it. Oh. Gamma. One of them's got to drop at some point. There we go. Too skilled. Huh! Careful with this one. Alright. My character's fine. I wonder, does that restaurant building even have a second floor? Because I've seen the first floor of it, but I don't know if it even has a second floor to it, even though it kind of looks like it. But it could just be aesthetics, like what most restaurants are. Why? Why? Okay, I was about to say I'm gonna take a risk and go upstairs, but it sounds like there's still zombies around hearing me. Yeah, there's one. Oh, it still sounds like there's a zombie that's gonna come down. I don't know if that's enough to, like, get the zombie down here. Oh. It's over here. Hi! Stop that. This is really dangerous because there's just so many windows that can blindside me by. Like, what I'm doing is very stupid. I'm just gonna go ahead and admit that. It's very stupid. I'm gonna now look upstairs. Wish me luck, everyone. Okay, so far, so good. Wait a minute. Okay. hanging. Okay. So it sucks that City Hall. This door's broken. I think it's downstairs, to be honest. Oh, empty water bottle? I believe it's downstairs. Maybe. Nope, don't even try. Oh my god. There is a town hall meeting in there. Ah, shit. No, don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Okay, get out away from the staircase. Why were there so many zombies? They weren't making that much noise. Ah! Gonna be a clown car going through that window. Okay. Quarterstaff, don't fail me now. They were setting up a town hall meeting. They were talking about vagrants out in the streets fighting. They can't believe it. They thought the living was just an urban myth, and then they saw me and they took off after me. This is the livest if I ever heard of it. Prime example why our mayor has let us down. I'm gonna get him, though. Come on. Man, they're gonna push me all the way back to the train station at this rate. Can't see. Come on. There we go. Ugh. That was awful. Just awful. Also, don't I have like a high tailoring because of all this clothing? I don't have any tailoring. What the shit is wrong with me? Did I just not bother? It was just like, yeah, I'm just not going to bother with all the clothes. It's crazy. I mean, do I even have tailoring books? I wonder. I don't even know. I'm assuming that I would have tailoring books. And that I should literally just read it and start getting all the tailoring from this. This is a lot of courses. But then again, I guess the reason why I haven't done it, and it's probably because there's just so many zombies that I'm going to have to go through. By the time that I actually do get to doing the skill, it'd probably be like on my second town visit. It'd be like me going to Moldra, and I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll get my tailoring here since I've already read the book. Why not? You know? It's gonna be awesome to kind of see the town. Now, I know that there was a person who played Project Zomboid killing all zombies, which I think all they did was turn respawn off. They didn't have it 16 times population, which 80,000 kills is a lot. Wait, how long has my character been alive for? Less than a month and I've gotten this far? 6,600? And I'm not even using Molotovs or using a car to do this. I'm just literally wasting my stick. I'm literally just using batons and quarterstaffs. I'm not even trying anything that cheeses the whole thing. If I used a Molotov, sure, I could have gotten rid of a whole lot of zombies. And I mean a whole lot. All I would need is a gun with just a single bullet and a Molotov to throw. It would decimate the entire population, but the issue is everything would be burning. There wouldn't be anything to salvage. So it's like I'm trading in... Oh, wait a minute. There was trail mix in that one. Trail mix. And another shotgun. I'm telling you, I'm just going to get... Where's that trail mix? I know I saw it. Don't lie to me. There we go. I'll eat half of... Wait, how much is this? 40? Yeah, I'll eat half of it. Just get some weight back, I guess. I guess it's just what you gotta do to be an officer. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Alright, let's go back to the Town Hall Death Center. There was a crap ton of zombies. And I think... Yeah, they busted through that door. There's still a bunch in there, but not as much. Take it, you zombie. Die, zombie. Like that Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob episode where they make a very disgusting patty thinking that the, what's his face? The guy, the health inspector, they thought the health inspector wasn't real. Like he was just faking for free food. So they go to try and bury what they thought was his corpse, but he turned out accidentally knocking himself out. And then officers stumble upon Krabs and SpongeBob. And then when the health inspector came back, like he regained consciousness, they thought he was a zombie, and they just beat the shit out of his head. This is what it reminds me of. Die, zombie. No. No. Alright, so another one dropped a bag. Ooh. Antidepressants. For my health. I'm so depressed, y'all. Y'all don't even know. I'm going to tell you how depressed I am. I'm talking about it to you. That's how depressed I am. A normal person wouldn't talk about their depression. It's depressing. Duffel bag? Yeah, I guess I'll take a duffel bag. I can use it as a form of carrying stuff. So that way if I need to load up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like there's going to be a zombie that's just going to walk into the hallway and then I'm going to be trapped. So it might be better if I just wait until another shotgun. What is with you all carrying shotguns that have nothing in it? Because I know the AA-12 never has bullets. And I want to use one because they're amazing. You never see me play Killing Floor 2. Those guns are amazing. There we go. That one's dead. I got a lot of beaten sticks to use up. Another bag. I wish I'd quit whipping it. That'd be great. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Doink. There's one crawling. Okay. I gotta put another night's... Gosh, it's just so silly. I gotta put another nightstick on me. And there we go. Put that on me. And I'm gonna use that one instead. Another empty water bottle. I heard you! And now you will not be heard. No more. Okay. Back to town hall again. I'm mostly trying to fill up the water bottles I have because they have bathrooms and sinks. So I'm literally using as much as I can to get water. Not that I particularly need it, but do I even have a cooking pot to boil stuff in? That would be the major concern I have, is finding a cooking pot if I don't have one. Because then I could just get unlimited water. I just need matches off of corpses, and those are easy to get. Though it does make me wonder. Let's say if I managed to kill everything. Like to the point there's nothing left. Then what kind of game does this become? Just me to kind of like explore and just make a whole bunch of hydrocraft stuff and then see what hydrocraft is all about? Or will it kind of become boring? Will I just kind of treat it as if there were no zombies to begin with and I just have all the skills like a cheat mode? I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll feel accomplished killing so many zombies. Heck, I feel accomplished just if I was able to survive a year with these settings. Like I did with default settings way back in the day when I got the year survivor thing. Because that was like the dev's ultimate thing, is like if you could survive a year, pretty much master the game, which I've already done. Granted, I had to use a lot of sleeping pills because at one point my leg was busted up from falling off of like a third-story balcony or whatever. I can't even remember. But yeah, I feel all... I can already hear a zombie coming. Yep. I'm gonna close that door. Not that's gonna do much. That's all the water off that. It feels like you can only get... I'm listening for zombies. Okay. That's filled up. I'm gonna crouch. Ooh, empty bucket would be nice. Let's see. Cleaning liquid, bleach. Box of nails, yes. Hello. Good evening, goodbye. I'm seeing if I can move this box. No, I need a hammer. Shoot. Okay. Okay. Please tell me I brought... Oh, and I have empty bottles there too. I don't have my thing. Oh no, I don't have like a to-do list. Oh shoot. Maybe I couldn't make one. Maybe that's a thing. A doodle. Doodle Bob. SquarePants. Okay. Yeah, just get all the water I can. Granted, I should be taking it out of sinks and... Oh my gosh, is that all? No. Water dispenser. Okay, so it has some water. I honestly should get it from sinks, to be honest. So there might be... a second floor bathroom? And while I'm up here, I need a briefcase. You know what? Yeah, why not? Take a briefcase. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just seeing a bunch of kind of useless stuff. In Project Zomboid, you can never truly know what is useful and what's not. Okay. Okay. Pour into water bottle. I need to pour it into that so that way... Yeah. And then pour that. There we go. That way that's full and topped off and I can... Shoot. Alright. And then another empty bottle. Can I... I wonder if I could fill it with water on that. Hold on. Let me take that downstairs. If I can't, I'll throw it on a zombie corpse. Fill. Oh, I can fill the empty milk jug. Okay. Cool. Where? It's a duffel bag. I'm going to put this as a secondary. Put my water bottles in it. Just so that way I have something. Okay, fill. Probably should not have done the bucket. Cups, lighter. I will take a lighter. Another empty bucket. Wrench? I'm pretty sure I might have wrenches already. I'll take a light bulb for cars. It's easy XP. Okay. That just goes downstairs and outside. I'm just seeing what else is around here. A computer monitor. Chalk. I heard that. Nope. Nothing. Cigar. Okay, I think it's time to go back to the base. There. Alright. I got a whole bunch of stuff, so that's cool. That is coolie. Coolio by me. 1 second. Just need to check on things. That's fine. I'm gonna stand up for a second. Not in this chair, though. I just need to stretch my legs a little. And then I have a... Well, there's a lone zombie. I'm surprised there's even a zombie in this section of the street. Hi, zombie. Okay. To think. Honestly, I don't even... I think when I first started this run that I had a lucky find. I don't know if I had a water bottle at the time, but just being able to get into that auto shop store, that was crazy. Like, I surprised myself that I was able to even clear that out and keep it in a good, decent state. Because once those exterior doors go, or if there's no doors to, like, keep me safe, then I probably wouldn't have a place to actually be out in. I'd have to sleep in one of the cars, and even then it is a huge risk. A wandering zombie could just see my body just sitting there and just be like, oh, I'm going to bite you now. Would have sucked. But luckily, I was very lucky this second run. It could have taken way more runs. It could have took at least 7 more before I actually came onto a run that would have been worth a darn. I could take one of the AA-12 guns back. It's like my jam and butter. Ooh. Book? I'll take a book back. Any book's fine with me. And I know that it is late. Zambi. Zamban beetle. Boink. I'm going to check something real quick as well. Just to make sure. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to check to make sure something. Okay. Could take a gun back if I wanted. Will I move in to West Point? Oh, yeah, this train helped me out back when I first started killing zombies. Because I needed a place to rest, and that was the only good spot to rest. And then I took the chairs out of the auto part thing. And then I just kept cruising up the street. Killing every zombie that I meet. I really need to forage for... What is this? The police vest. I don't need it. I really need to forage for some more quarterstaffs. And there's where all my nonsensical scavenging has brought me. It has brought me such good fortune. Look at it all. I have no clue how to use any of it. Just awful. And then empty milk jug. I'm gonna fill with water. So let's see. 67 bottles of water. Crazy. As if I need that much. Place all. Y'all want some water? I got plenty of it. That's so crazy. $60. I didn't even look at the thing. Wait, hold on. Did I accidentally? Yeah, I did. And there's 27 a bottle of water, and I have a hat here somehow? Oh, it's on the table. Yeah. I need to get back the actual water bottle I have. That one. And then that one. So here's what I'll do. I'll put this one into water bottle. And this one into water bottle. And then I can place these two and still have a little bit left to like get from the city hall or whatever. So much water. So I have 67 inside this. I do have a cooking pots. I got 3 of them. Coolio. So I'm good on water. I guess I don't need water. Empty bucket, empty milk jug. I'll use this as like the remaining water whenever I'm here. So since I got a lot, I will place it right by the cooler. And I'll use the rest for other things. I have so much of a mess. It's crazy. The back room is kind of sucky. Sucky, yucky. I will move some things around. How about that? I'll move some things around. See where I can put things. That way I can at least make something somewhat coherent and decent. It won't be such a total cluster. Oh my goodness. So many tires. Why? Honest. Is that me? 1140. It's not those. What about my red watches? Okay. Honestly, I could have just dismantled them and would have stopped the whole thing. But that's okay. I do not need the duffel bag. Oops. Oops. Do I have a... Oh my gosh. You know what? I might have to put most of this out on the sales floor. All these, like, actual auto parts, because I don't need it in here. Unless if there's room in the actual auto parts showroom right down here. What? If I could get to it. Okay. Mechanics. It'd probably be better if I put the tires in here. Because this is where all the actual cars go. I think I'll do that. Put all the car tires and stuff in here. That way, it just won't be in the way in here. Because this is like my private stash, and then Hydrocraft's going to go in there. If I had to take, like, an actual thought on what I wanted to do out here. So that's going to be Performance Tire Standard. Performance Tire Standard. Books, books, books. Wait a minute. That's crazy. All this is crazy. I didn't have any time when I was like, oh, this is gonna go up there, huh? Preferred if it was on the ground though. Cause who puts tires on a shelf? That's crazy. I mean, unless if it's decorative pieces, I don't see why you would. Sounds like a health and safety thing to do that. There's 2 more. Oh my gosh, I have so many like heavy duty tires. You gotta get a little more on a tire. To rotate item. My guy's braking. He's like, please, no more. But I gotta put more tires on the ground. Oh, I still have a tire on me. Shoot. Regular tire. Oopsie poopsies. Oh, it's because I couldn't place it. There was too much. Tire sport. Performance. Did I actually put tires up there? I did. What is wrong with me? I'm gonna put tires up here because that's smart, huh? So dumb. I'm dumb. That's not gonna be like the correct ones. I was trying to keep them kind of separated, but I guess I can't do that. It seems like I'm just messing that up as well. Ugh. I mean, yes, it's smart to kind of keep the tires up here because you can hold 4, but only if you have the organized trait like I do. At least I can see where all the tires are going to be. I'll put these tires down, and then I will make my character eat the rest of that bag. So he won't be a hungry buddy anymore. Oh. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just 2 more tires. No. Okay. Now I'll throw the candy wrapper away in this. I think I got rid of every tire that was in here. Alright. So I'm going to move all this into the auto parts area. Let's see. Performance brakes are 3. Same with this. These are 10, so I want to use it for something else. I'd probably put in this, the mufflers. Tarps. I'm also gonna move the books out of here as well. Actually, not the mechanics. Never mind. I'm gonna move these over here and take the magazine. So let me see. I do have tailoring. Is there a set of books I do not have? Middlework 4 and 5. Foraging 4 and 5. First aid 4 and 5. Farming 4. Electrical 5. Cooking 1. Carpentry level 4 and 5. So I have pretty decent books except for cooking. I need, like, cooking. So I will need to make a list at some point. Another tire. Gas can. Place that? Can I do it on here? No. There we go. Oh, I also had a whole bunch of other stuff in here. Ew, a crowbar? Ew, that's a good blunt weapon. Can I equip this on my back? Yes, I can. Hello. Yes, please. By all means. That. I'm going to need the trowel, the saw, this for electrical. I don't know what I'm going to do with an eye saw. And then a huge battery. Okay. So I'm going to have electrical stuff probably here. So batteries, all that kind of things. Terminal strip. The construction should go on the other side. Like construction tools. I saw. And then tarp, trowel, reservoir. All this organizing. Performance. Lug wrench. I'm going to place this down as like a means to putting stuff in. Safety goggles. Tire pump. Camshaft, rotor, just random junk in this one. Wiper. My character don't like me. Character's just like, please stop. I mean, I would if I could, but gotta put more stuff away. What do I have in here? Construction. Box of nails. Jackknife would also be that. Screwdriver. Watches. Walkie-talkie. Lighter. Matches. Camera. Calculator. Mm-hmm. Nails. Empty bucket. Do I even have a health area? I do not. This will be my health area, I guess. I don't have anything. I really don't. I think maybe at one point I was trying to have an area where everything was. There we go. Put that away, and then I'll put another toolbox. That way there's always something. Hand torch. And I know these duffel bags had stuff in it. What was in the handcart? Oh, a whole bunch of nonsense. Great. I'm glad. Oh my god. What was I doing? I do it by... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Axes. Oh, good axes. Clay, hammer, boots, skull bags, and a whole bunch of guns. Okay. Yeah, okay. And this is almost to the brim. So, I think ultimately what I was going to do is if things hit the fan, I would just grab in both hands and run. Because then I can carry everything. But now that the helicopter event doesn't work anymore. It's already passed. So I could theoretically just stay here. I got books. I don't know where I've been keeping annotated maps. I'm going to read this just to like get rid of it. I like word searches. Yeah. And then, what will I do for a Klondike bar? Old commercials are old, but they're still good. Still good. I know there's a way to get a haircut in this game. It's just I don't think I even have the shaving knives or whatever. Which that one street that I was going down, if I kept going, I probably could have gone to a hair salon and got the stuff I need to actually do that. And just get myself a haircut. My guy is like ragged. Okay, he's not as bored, but he still is. So, did I put anything in here, I wonder? Because I couldn't have done that. I'm just seeing if anything sticks out. Okay, I see tires. That doesn't matter to me, though. I feel like I would have done something in here. Maybe, at best. Okay, all that is still the same junk. No, I did not. Okay, interesting. So, this room has nothing to it. Essentially. It's like no additional things, no like supplies that I might have put in here. It's just nothing. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So what do I do? What is my plan of action? Do I keep going to... I do I don't even think I have... Hold on. You know what? I don't even think I have a notebook thing or whatever it's called. And while I could move this stuff around and just like fix everything, I do not have a notebook thing. Shoot. Okay, I guess I'm going back out. I'm going to keep using my nightsticks until I have to use my crowbar. I just want to save as much durability on a crowbar as possible, and as long as I level up through blunt, which is just using my stick, it'll be fine. Hi, zombies. At least I'm not bored anymore. Ooh. Take it. And then electrical, I think I can hotwire any car at this point. I think. I might need mechanics, though. I don't have any mechanics. So not good. Thought I heard a zombie, but I guess not. But we all know that I did hear one, and it's probably somewhere, and I just can't find it. Oh, all this death and destruction I laid waste to a bunch of corpses that have not wronged me. Should I even go for the police station? That'd probably be a stupid idea. If anything, I should probably raid a... Honestly, I should get all the food from this place, but all of it's gonna be like nothing now that it's all been out in the air and it's got no electricity. It's all gonna be bad, except for the foods that are canned, of course. But I don't have any spots for that, so I need to either get a hammer and start filing away at what I can salvage. Which, speaking of that, I wonder if I could salvage anything from the hardware store, even though the building's burnt down. I feel like it's a death trap either way. Just complete rebel. Can of roasted peanuts. Duct tape package. Shovel, hello. Yes. Another shovel. Yes. Yes, please. Can I not? I guess I can't. Yeah, I think I took all the books. Well, it is what it is. I can try looking for an empty notebook inside Town Hall for a moment. See if I can't find it. Cinema ticket. Found regular books, but not empty notebooks. Hi, zombie. Can you help me? I'm looking for empty notebooks. Do you think you have one? You don't? Oh, that's too bad. Well. Nope. I know that glue could be used to repair items, but why would I ever waste it on quarterstaffs? Axes I can understand, but you would rather use wood glue than that. Why not? Okay. I'm going to check upstairs one more time just to see if I might have missed the empty notebooks. Because you never know. White chocolate? Hello. I'll take food. And medium batteries. I'll take those for sure. Jeez. What was I thinking? I don't know if I have trapping for or not. This is why I need the empty notebook, because then I would have just been like, oh yeah, I need this. But no, I don't have it, so. This chair is excellent. Oh, it's bad quality? Really? It looks like such a comfy chair. What do you mean? It's a fancy chair, too. Bad quality. It's bad quality. You wouldn't want to sleep in a fancy chair, would you? Yes, yes, I would. What do you mean? Yes. Pencil, too. I don't know if I got these, but I'll take them. Computer PSU. Okay. Well, that's all I really needed. I just needed the thing and the pencil. Alright. Well, I could try going up the street a little bit more, but let's see. Where would that be in relative to me? Okay, so let me kill some of these zombies and I'll point out something. Okay. So just past that block. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't really notice how many zombies were right there. Okay. Just past Minnie's Eatery is the bookstore. That second floor right there where all the zombies are, that's where I was saying for like a base that I would live in West Point. And it is completely overrun in that street. Oh my god. There ain't no way. Do you know how much of like constant pulling I would have to do? They haven't destroyed anything. Oh! You heathen. I almost took a chunk from her. I almost did. Because I wasn't paying attention. This is what I'm talking about. You let one thing slip up and you can die. I was too busy being masked by that horde over there that I just didn't see her. But yeah, I'd have to do so much constant pulling, and I need way more quarterstaffs than what I have, which is none. So I have to spend my time going in the wilderness and scavenging for a bunch of sticks. So I'm gonna figure out what I definitely need, because I'm gonna need books by the time that I do get there. I'm gonna have to figure out what other objects and hydrocraft that I would need, because I'm gonna have to start making a whole bunch of stuff to make a mine. And I forget what all is required to get that mine going. I have to read every single hydrocraft book that I haven't read yet. I don't know why I've been putting it off, because I feel like it'd be much more beneficial if I just read them and just figure out what I can make. But at the same time, I still want to further progress into town. So there's a lot that I'm trying to juggle with that hopefully I can kind of make it to a point. It's almost 5:30 in the morning for me. I won't be streaming too much longer. This is kind of like just me getting back to how things were, essentially. I have gotten Woolhaven for what game? For Cold for the Lamb. I knew I heard something out here. And now you're gonna die. Two. It really is gonna be interesting to see just how many zombies I'm gonna go through before this character dies. Beta blockers. Beta blockers. It'd probably be wise if I organize this place up. After all, I have so much space out here that I could store things. And I can't believe that this flimsy piece of table is holding everything back in this one room. Okay. Place note, right. Together. All right. Carp 4. Cook 1. Lick 5. Farming 4. Aid 4 plus 5. I am completely messing it up. First aid 4 and 5. Fishing's done. Forage 4. 4 and 5. Mech. No. Metal. Metal 4 plus 5. Tailoring. Oh, I got all tailoring books. Trapping books, and I got all that. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hmm. I'll put that in there. I'm gonna get to the point where I just don't have space. Shovels. Shovels are really good weapons. And then I guess I can put all the bags. Put all the duffel bags and whatnot in this one. And I will put the default magazines in this one. Which I don't even have a lot of anyway. Goodness. Okay. And I want to keep that off the thing, so I'll put annotated maps in here. Okay. That, I have medical on this. What is on this shelf? Oh, good, more nonsense. Okay. Okay. Alright. Spare engine parts is 0.4. Yeah, I'll put it on this one. Radiator. Sure, I don't know. Screwdriver. I guess it's kind of like an essentials kit to like getting started. If this was a multiplayer world, this is kind of what I would do is I would have little boxes like this that would contain the bare essentials. And then if I came across anybody, I'd just give them one. It never really happened because I just never really came across people, but there were people who came across me when I didn't have anything, and they would be like, hey, you want a cow? And I'm like, okay. And then I just feed it a whole bunch of random crap, and then it'd give me milk. It was like, delicious. Delish. But at one point, someone had found my hideout in the middle of, like, I don't know how, because it was in a tree line. Like, there should be no reason why people would have been going through that tree line. But I guess one of the mods might have snitched on me where I was living. I was just like, you know what? I took everything in as much carryable like bags as I could. I'm like, have the town. All the fun stuff I have is on me, and I will never return to the server. And I left a note like that behind. So, it was what it was. And get that it's online, but my goodness. I was trying to make a town so that way people could just like enjoy it, but I don't know who snitched. It could have been the mods, and it could have just not and have been somebody else. But then when I started seeing things getting taken away that shouldn't have gotten taken away, I was like, you know what, I'm done with this. I spent maybe like, I want to say a week on it, on the server. Before I was just like, yeah, no. Oh, there's a gunshot. That's not good. Close the doors. I heard the game make like a fake gunshot noise, so I'm like trying to keep on the down low. Boots. Where would I put clothing though? Huh. I guess I'd put it in the main show floor. I don't know. Probably where that desk area is. I don't even remember how I got clay. Like right around here somewhere. You come get your boots. Your military boots. Put that. My guy's gonna get awfully... Oh, he's sleepy. Thought he was gonna get bored. But yeah, I used to play a few servers. I never got PvP killed. I'd always try to play servers that are like PvE, just fighting zombies. I had some close calls where I almost lost a good amount of stuff, but I managed to get it. I thought I was in the new mod map, which was, I can't remember if it was River Creek or something like that, but I didn't know the town too well, and so I was scavenging stuff, and then I placed my bag down because I was getting like ambushed by zombies, and the bag was kind of holding me back a little bit. And then another person saw it, and they were trying to get my bag, but some zombies were just too close, so he couldn't take it. And as those zombies were chasing him, I ran up to my bag, took it, and then ran. Never saw him again. Trying to steal my stuff. You silly. Lug wrench, and then that. Why not? Hammer and screws. Okay. I don't hear any zombies, so that gunshot must have not done nothing. So that's a good thing. Hammer, screws, gray clay. I'm going to put the lemongrass in here, because I don't need to hold on to it. Now my guy's getting bored. Batteries and matches. And I gotta put guns somewhere. I just gotta. Because look at all these guns I've been collecting. Oh, I do have magazine. Cool. And need a magazine to operate. Oh. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put that in there. DE pistol. I'm unloading my guns, so that... Oh, God, the condition's awful on that one. I got an Uzi pistol. I don't think I even have bullets in these. No, just completely useless for now. I'm trying to keep my character up as long as possible because he needs to not sleep right now. There's my auto shotguns. Another DE magazine. I'll just take all these. Can't carry all those shotguns, apparently. Magnum. Put all this away. Okay, it doesn't have a magazine, Magnum. I use your big Magnum. I'm probably gonna have to put the shotguns in these. Because I just got so many shotguns. No, bullets found. Wait a minute. Which one does it take? .44. Oh. Oh, I have a whole bunch of magazines. That I just can't use. I have some rounds so that way I can get reloading skill up if I wanted. But it's almost a complete waste because I just can't. Just put all the bags here. Okay, and everything can be... And the great thing about me being able to put everything onto that dolly system is now all I have to do is right click, grab hand dolly, and now I can just put stuff away. Or I can just put it somewhere else. What is in here? What the shit? How did I miss this? Holy crap. Anyway. Bell Dog's leather jacket. You gotta be a dog at some point, I tell you what. Okay. Magnesium watch, batteries. Can I don't want to make dead batteries. I wanted to put them in a package. But okay. Calculator. Cameras. See, now I can very easily just put whatever I need into this. High-end cameras. Hunting knives. Light bulbs. More guns. More magazines. More matches. So much stuff. Electronic scraps. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to put everything in that. Just because there's just no space otherwise. I have a whole bunch of Uzi magazines, but I think they're all empty. This is crazy. And I have more water bottles. But dude, I am just... Shotgun shells. Okay. Right, gotta go shooty bang bang. Is there any? Just that one. Okay, there's that. So I go to construction. We got nails, measuring tape, manometer, that, saw, screwdriver. I know that I got a wood saw, I thought. Wood glue? Seed bag. Seed bag. And I'll just take that seed bag back in. I think I should put medical supplies down now. Okay, medical, antidepressants. I got a lot of bandages. I don't know where I got these things from. Beta blockers. I don't recall ever going into like a medical supply area. I don't think I could have at the rate that I was at. Vitamins, Vitavita Vitamin. Clothes. Clothes and regular things. Let's see. Hand axes. Hammer, garden saw. Garden saw is really good. It's better than a regular saw. Hard hat. Actually, you know what? No. I'll keep the hard hat on. Crowbar's broken and I kind of want to fix it. Axe for sure. I got so many annotated maps. I'm going to know where every single boarded up house is. And I think I will put cooking stuff in here. Just so I have an actual place for cooking, for kitchen stuff. Thistle. Thistle, thistle, thistle out. And I'm going to put bulletproof vests in here. And sewing kits. Otherwise, this thing will never get filled up. If I don't try and use it at least a little bit. And then our lighters. Cooking spray. Oh, I did have empty notebooks. Never mind. I didn't even need to go out and get them. I just had it. It's too dumb. I was too dumb. Antibiotics are good. Annotated maps. Angler magazine. All this though. Satchel. Books. I'm slowly whittling it down. Of course, the shotguns is the thing that's going to be annoying. Then there we go. And I'll put melee weapons in here. Trash. What am I doing with all this stuff anyway? It's just like a whole bunch of nonsense. Newspapers. Magazines. I have a whole bunch of stones and whatnot. Which I'm just going to put outside. Be a lot easier. Stone. Make chopsticks. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need the pine burrow. And then small bag of trash. I'm gonna put that in there, and I'm gonna put additional stuff away. And then I'll be so good. Small bag of trash and a garbage bag, which I will put in here, because you can use small bags of trash to make what's it called? A landfill. Now, I don't know what a landfill is going to ultimately get me in the end, but at least I'll be like, I got it. and I have just enough space for all this. And honestly, I can start using my my not wheelbarrow. It's a hand dolly. I can start using the hand dolly for taking it some places. Let's see. A flower guide. Gather flora. I'll put this in there because it's not in there. Pens and pencils. I don't know where to put money. Tomato paste. Water bottles can go in the thing, and then make my character sleep, and then I think I'll call it a night for tonight. So much water. Tomato paste. Sure. Money, I'll put in my fanny pack. I don't know. But, yeah. Well, there we go. I used up the hand dolly. Now I can practically use it again if I need to. Which, my character's probably going to need to kill at some point. I would look through all of this if I really wanted to, but just a lot of stuff here. Even though it's only 40 pounds, I'm not gonna like waste too much time on this when the shelves are literally right here and I can just sort it later. Just need to do it at some point. But I hope that anybody who watches this afterwards, hope they were kind of entertained a little bit. I know I didn't really accomplish too much. I went up the street and down the street, essentially. But it seems like Gigamart is fine enough to actually raid at some point and get food. I won't have a spot to really put the food because I only got 2 containers and a fridge at most. And I think the fridge doesn't really have much in it. Just drinks. So I could use that as like a third storage space, but it won't be too much. I killed some zombies. I got to see how much zombies I actually did kill on this server. Not server, I meant single player, because it is a single player map. I usually try to play a server-based thing, so that way if people did want to join in, they could. But with 16 population, no respawn, it's way too much. Like, even the only way that somebody could probably manage it is if they spawned in Riverside, which I am not in. I'm in West Point. Or they would have to come to West Point and hope for the best that they are actually close to the road that I'm on in order to get away from all the zombies. Otherwise, it's basically just heck getting through things here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut to the thing. But I had fun revisiting my 16 pop thing. It's crazy how much work that I actually did put into this. And where I'm hoping to kind of take it. It's 6 in the morning, by the way. I need to, at some point I need to go get some medicine and stuff, which won't be too bad. So, as far as I'm concerned, the lightning with the bloody entrails coming from his mouth. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad that the thing still holds up. Build 42, I have no clue how far away it is from this, but once Build 42 is here, that might be the end of this 16 population challenge thing that I have for myself. I don't know if I'll ever be able to revert it back to that save, and if the jump is too massive in terms of what would happen, then yeah, I would have to pretty much cut my losses on 16 pop, which would suck because I know that build 42 it has a very strenuous way of upkeeping your energy. So I'm able to fight a lot through build 41, the current model that it's at, which is 4178. But once it hits 42, I could not pull off the same amount of nonsense that I've been doing with the staff. My character would become way too weak, way too quick. And I feel like that's kind of like hindering in a way, because that's what I'm used to doing in Project Zomboid, is just beating the ever-loving stuffing out of all the zombies that are, out there. But I guess I'll see if it makes that much of a difference for the thing, wink. But who knows? I know I've been saying a but a lot. It's just my mind is going different places right now. So I'll think about some of the stuff that I could be doing on here, because I know it's not the most entertaining yet. It literally is just like waiting to see if I actually. But I had such a close call. I could have, been killed by that one zombie way early on, and it would have sucked. Because then I've been like, the first time I get back and then I lose it all. 6,000 kills. 6,000 kills on zombies. 6,600 zombies killed in a matter of 28, 29 days. That is... So if it was 3,000 every 15 days... So I was killing 500 a day, I think. I could be wrong on my math. I'm not really thinking too much on it, though. But, I hope others who watch this... Yeah, I'm still around, by the way. I'm not actually dead or anything. I'm not... It's not that I had anything specifically with YouTube or any major underlying reason why I wasn't constantly streaming or, keeping up with anything. I just do other things. I try not to make anything too much like it's the only thing that I've got going on. So I work, obviously. I play other games in my downtime. I've been trying to play games just for the sake of playing games and not just like posting whatever I just played. Because that tends to happen to some people where they just get into this loop where they feel they can never play a game just for themselves. And Cult of the Lamb has been kind of doing that a bit for me. As well as, what was the other game that I was playing? Let me take a look. It's not VR Chat or Insurgency. Insurgency I just bought recently. So, I can't really recall off the top of my head exactly which game it was. But I'm glad that I'm still around. I'm glad that anybody who's been watching me for a long time is still around, any of my subscribers, which is about 150. It's still a lot. It's still a big number to me. I know most people who have been put themselves in the game, they have maybe thousands, and that's fine. I'm not really too worried about numbers or anything like that. I'm literally just here to kind of show just whatever it is I'm doing. It might not be the most entertaining, might not be the most fun or fleshed out. It might not even be the most edited. But I do what I do. So I hope everybody has a good night. I'm going to definitely practically pass out on my bed. It's going to be fun. I love it when I get that tired because I'm just like, oh, I'm so cuddly sleepy in my bed. So I'm happy. So hugs for everybody. This is Officer Scott Free. Roleplay officer, not real one. Never try to confuse the two. But that'll be it for me. See y'all later. Bye.